Hello, and welcome to Redhead Reviews, where I review some of my favorite books. Today we're going to review Wild Place by Christian White. He's an Australian author, and this is his third book. His first book was The Nowhere Child, followed by The Wife and the Widow, and now he's on to Wild Place, which we're going to focus on today. They're all great reads, but I think his writing has gotten better and better. So what's this book about? It's basically about a young teenage girl from a really nice suburb who goes missing, and the neighborhood watch gets involved, and leading the charge is her former high school English teacher. The suburb is also set against a thick, dark, ominous forest, which is central to the storyline, and hence the name Wild Place. So if you love mysteries, you're going to love this book. But there's really 5 reasons that really set the book apart. So first, I like it because it's a throwback to the 80s, which is a lot of fun. It's the late 80s. It adds, kind of a nostalgic feel to it, kind of like the series Stranger Things. It's a lot of fun. There's references to the music around that era. And even if you didn't grow up in that era, I think you'll appreciate learning more about the pop culture. Second, I also love the book because of Christian's writing style. Really for 2 reasons. One, he's got this dark edge to his writing. It's a little bit creepy. It's kind of Stephen King-ish, but with his own creative flair. And it's just the right balance. Not too dark, but it keeps you on the edge of your seat. Second, I also love his writing because it's as smooth as velvet. It's just really easy to read. It's really easy to read. It flows really well. It's conversational, but it isn't plain. I love his descriptions of the landscape and people, and it just gels. And the other thing you may like is that you may learn some actual Aussie slang. Third, I think what makes this book interesting is the intriguing themes. Christian does like to explore an intriguing theme, and in this book he explores superstitions and conspiracy theories and the internal conflict of good versus evil, and how the lines blur and why good people do bad things. So I don't want to say too much to give too much away, but it really adds an interesting layer. Fourth, I love this book because of the twist. Christian is known for his twists, and this book is no exception. Actually, there's multiple twists. You're going along reading, and it's like, whoa, what just happened? Didn't see that coming. So it definitely keeps you on the edge of your seat. And for that reason, I also actually really enjoy rereading his books because you can go back and see, oh, can I pick up some of the clues? And you are gonna notice some of those subtle clues and pick up a little bit more the next time. And that leads to the last reason why I love his book, and that is a killer ending. Some books, they're really suspenseful, really fast-paced, and you get to the end and it just doesn't measure up. You're left really deflated. This book is not like that at all. It's got a bang, pow, jaw-dropping ending where you're just left feeling really satisfied and just completely in awe. So no better way to end a book. So those are the 5 reasons that I like it. But one final note that I do like about his books is Christian does leave, in addition to the acknowledgments at the end, a special note to his readers as part of the author's note. And this book is no exception. He does talk about his inspiration for the book and his formula for success for his books. And I just think it's a really nice touch because, you read a great story and then it's like a bonus section to it. And you really get an inside look at the author and can kind of build kind of a personal connection to him. So it's a really nice touch. So I would rate this book 4.5 stars out of 5. I highly recommend it. It's definitely a book that I'm going to keep in my collection and reread at a later date. If you did enjoy this video, then please click the subscribe key And I hope to see you next time when we can cozy up to another great book. Next up, The Clockmaker's Daughter.